Hi guys. So, excuse the no makeup. Enjoying an evening at home. Already washed off. Anyway, I just wanted you to kind of see that I practice what I preach at you guys. This is Festive Overture by Shostakovich, and Dr. Woods gave it to us at orchestra this past Sunday and told us we will be working on it this Sunday. And you can see lots of runs and stuff here for us flutes. Yeah, what you can't tell is that they are done in cut time at presto. They're really, really fast. And Miss Webb is old. And so my fingers don't move as fast anymore because I don't get to play very much anymore. So I'm working on trying to make sure to play this passage neatly and accurately. So I have already gone through it in slow motion, making sure to identify every note. I'll demonstrate that now. Anyway, and yes, those are Christmas cards. Right? Wait. There. No, I haven't taken down all my Christmas decorations. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to make sure to demonstrate kind of some of the things I talk about. I tell you all the time, use a metronome, use a tuner. Right now I'm working on cleaning it up with the metronome. I only have a tuning problem sometimes when I'm struggling with my rhythms. So I'm working on the rhythms first. Anyway, so I'm going to play through it slowly so you can hear that all the notes are accurate and correct. Here we go. I'm starting right here at section 5. And I'm not worried about a metronome. I'm just playing through it for accuracy. Oh, that was not accurate. Let's try again. There it is. Okay, so earlier right here in this bottom line, I did have an error because everywhere else, everything had moved in the order of a scale. But y'all know what I've told you. Identify where the patterns change. And sure enough, I got down here and tried to follow the scale and realized I had one too many notes. So I looked, and while you probably can't see it well, right here, at the end of this measure, it actually on the last two notes skips over one note. I was like, pattern change. And then I noticed it did it again here. So I worked those two spots out. I've already figured out that I can play this at a cut time tempo of 80 accurately. So that's where I'm going to start with the metronome. If I play it through accurately at that tempo, I'll then do it again at 80 just to make sure it wasn't luck, because sometimes we do get lucky like that. And then if I'm successful a second time, then I will bump it up 5. If I'm not successful, I'll work out wherever I mess up and then redo it again at an 80, or I'll slow it down to a 75. Okay, so here's what 80 sounds like. Not too much faster than what you just heard me play it at. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oops, and I messed up. So I go back. I'm trying it again. I know I messed up right here, so let me play through that to make sure I can do it. Yes, I can do it accurately. So then I'm going to go back to the start of this section and hopefully not screw it up this time. But I am human, so it happens. but there were some sections it sounded like I was kind of hesitant in, so I'm going to do it again. And I messed up. So let me fix this section I messed up. Oops, messed up again. Let me do it slow motion. One more time. Now I'm ready. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, now I've played it twice accurately at that tempo. That time was much cleaner. So I'm going to take my metronome, speed it up 5 clicks to an 85. Really doesn't sound that much faster, but I promise you my fingers are going to feel it. Here we go. Got it. I'm going to do it again. Whoop, whoop, come and sweat. Yes, twice in a row, twice. So guess what I'm going to do? Click it up 5 more notches to a 90. I know this seems really tedious, but if you just allow yourself to keep making mistakes while you're practicing your mistakes, and you're actually training your muscles to make those same mistakes over and over. A lot of what you do, especially in runs like this, is muscle memory, which is why we practice scales and out of our chromatic exercises book so much, is to create the muscle memory in the movements. And so at this point, all I'm doing is looking at which direction I'm going, because I know the scale. And so I'm just literally letting my fingers take over. And so while it seems tedious, I have to fix those mistakes and practice them correctly so that my muscle memory is correct and I'm not just practicing mistakes, because then I'm going to play my mistakes. So here it is out of 90. This is where I start messing up. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I got through it. There was places I was hesitant, but I did it right. Did it good enough. I could have been hidden in our section of 15 flutes, but I don't want to just be good enough. I want to do it right. So here we go again at a 90. 1, 2. Oh yeah, that was so much better. You probably can't tell where I'm at unless you're zooming in and following. But right here, sometimes it kind of sounds wonky. That's because with the fingering that it is, I'm choosing to use the trill fingering instead of the actual fingering. So it does kind of give it a bit of an airy sound on my G, high G right here. But once we speed it up even faster, that won't be noticed. So I've never done this. I'm going to take it at a 95. You might hear me mess up really bad now. And that's okay, because I'm a human, and we make mistakes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow, those previous practices are really helping because half the time I was sitting there going, oh crap, it's going to, oh, excuse me, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast, I don't know what comes next. And my fingers automatically went to where they belonged. I felt really unconfident on that run through. So I'm definitely wanting to do this the second time. And then I might be able to hit 100. Here we go. Yay me! I'm actually proud of myself. I had not done that before. So here we go. 100. Woo! 1, 2, 1, 2. Messy but done. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Got to do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Man, while it gets tedious, once you get to this point, your adrenaline's like really going because you're like frantic to keep up. And when you actually get it right, you get so proud of yourself. And this is when practice becomes fun. You want to go to 105? Yeah, me too. Let's try it. Hot mess. Here we come. And let me just tell you, I have never been one that loves to practice. I hate practice. I've always hated practice. I avoid it as much as I can and then procrastinate and then I do it. So truly, you see how excited I'm getting. I'm not faking it for your benefit. I really am getting excited that I'm getting it right. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes! You see, the muscle memory is just kicking in. So even though I'm speeding it up, for the most part, my fingers are just doing it for me. And I'm not even hardly having to work, even though I'm working. Does that make sense? There's still some flubs in there that I'm going to have to go back and clean up later. But I'm going to have to look up some stuff for that. Here we go. Let's do it again. 2, 1, 2. And I'm tapping my foot. I don't know if you can hear that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes. And I think that's where I'm going to stop at tonight, because I got other section of this song to work. Check this out. You ready? Page 1. Page 2. Look, more runs. Look, page 3. More runs. Let's go one more time. Page 4. Oh, look, really high, more runs with a trill up here. Yay. And then last but not least, we can't forget page 5 with a little bit of run, but a whole lot more notes and runs. And y'all see this right here? Yeah, that's already, you know, above the staff, kind of high, except for, you probably can't see it right here, really, 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 really tiny. It says, oh, let me bring it in closer so you can see that. Right there, y'all see that? It says 8VA. You know what that means? That means play it a whole octave higher. Woo! Yay! Yay for flutes. Anyway, I just really wanted to show you that I don't just tell you guys to do this to torture you, or because I want you to play this ad nauseum because, you know, I want you to be sick of it or whatever. This is really the best method for learning and practicing something, especially when it's technical and a lot of notes over and over. Slow it down. First, play through every note to check that you are playing everything accurately. Find any fingerings you don't know, and mark anything that you've missed more than once. Slow it down to a tempo where you can be successful and practice at that tempo. And then once you have done it 2 or 3 times successfully at that tempo, bump it up 5. If 5 was too much, go back down to that one. Get it successful again, and then maybe only bump it up 2. If you mess up anything, stop. Don't practice the entire thing. Fix only what you missed. If you're not missing everything, why waste time on the stuff you're getting right? Then do it again. And just every time you can successfully play it multiple times at a tempo, then bump it up a few more until you can get it successful, and then bump it up. And you see, it took me several tries, but I went from this, let me slow it down. I went from an 80 right here tap your toe, get that feeling, all the way up to a 105. So I increased it substantially. You heard the difference. Miss Webb was struggling a little bit. Just, I promise, it works. And I've just practiced for 20 minutes on that one section. So when you're trying to get your 120 minutes in, if you do 20 minutes 6 times, you see that was an easy 20 minutes that I did. And I didn't even do my warm-ups and stuff that I've told you guys to do first, and do breathing exercises and stuff. So if you really just take the time to work something very detailed like that, you're going to find that practice will fly by, and you'll also get really better really fast. And so, love you guys. Bye.